Hey, what's up, guys? Andrew Hale, 20-year vet, direct sales and marketing. It's the Southern guy with the bald head. Hey, I want to share a story with you. I want to share a embarrassing, all right, and absolutely mortifying experience that I had in my career about 24 years old, okay? So stick around to the video. You may get a laugh out of this. Hey, but I want to talk to you about challenges. So pushing through challenges, pushing through adversity. All right, this is key. Okay, so about 24 years old, I had been in the industry for a number of years, had really positioned myself as a high level producer, a high level recruiter, a high level call center trainer, and salesperson. Okay, and I received an opportunity from a company out of Manhattan to come provide CRM implementation in a 30-seat call center. As well as providing that CRM implementation and changeover, I was also going to be working with the call center to increase their efficiency, increase their demo ratios, increase their raw lead to conversion, and so just ultimately to increase their efficiency in that call center and set up a CRM system. So 24 years old, extremely excited, had negotiated this contract, had negotiated pay rates, bonuses, the whole 9 yards was negotiated. Everything was set up. So I jumped in my car, shot off to Manhattan, and 24 years old, piss and vinegar, ready to go, ready to conquer the world. Got up to Manhattan to meet with the owners and some of the consultants that worked with this business. Okay, now this was a $100 million a year home improvement firm that was based in Long Island. Okay, so ultimately got to this dinner meeting where I was going to be meeting with the owners and meeting with these consultants, and showed up to a really nice Italian restaurant. Walked in expecting to meet the owners and principals and a few consultants. And when I showed up, there was only one consultant there. And I was kind of shocked, right? Kind of surprised. Really didn't think a lot about it, and had already negotiated my contract. And so this was just a formality and a meet and greet. So sat down to have a nice Italian dinner with this gentleman from Boston, okay, this consultant. And as we sat down, we ordered some drinks. The consultant looked at me and said, "Hey, just give me a little background on yourself." And this gentleman had not been involved in any of the negotiations for the contract. So sat down, we ordered our drinks, and he said, "Hey, share with me a little bit of information about yourself. Tell me about your background, why you're qualified for this." And so happily and enthusiastically, I went into selling myself to this consultant out of Boston that worked with this home improvement company out of Long Island. So got done with my pitch, thought I'd killed it. This guy looked across the table at me and he said, "Hey, after hearing a little bit about you, being able to spend a little bit of time with you, you're just not the right guy for the job. This isn't going to work out, all right? Don't take any offense to this. I just don't think you're the right person for this, and I don't want to waste your time, all right? So what I'm going to do is I'll communicate with the owners of the company this evening after dinner, and we'll fund your trip back home. We'll get you a small severance, and we'll send you back home, but obviously this isn't going to work out." I couldn't believe it. All right, absolutely felt like 1,000 pounds had just landed right on my stomach. I just could not believe it because everything was already negotiated. So at that point, I had one of two decisions, right? Fight or flight, right? So, for me, I'm a fighter. So I looked at this gentleman and this consultant from Boston, and I said, "Hey, look, Mr. Consultant, I really appreciate your feedback. I appreciate what you said, but ultimately, you're not the decision maker, okay? I've already done this deal with the decision makers, with the principals of the company. They understand my background. They've got the references, and I am the right guy for this job, okay? And it would be a huge mistake, all right, for you guys not to use me to complete this project." Soon as those last words came out of my mouth, that consultant started grinning. His smile looked like the Grinch at How the Grinch Stole Christmas. That smile started turning, and he looked at me and said, "Hey, that's the right answer. And if you wouldn't have given me that answer, you wouldn't be the right guy." So what's the moral to the story? push through challenges, push through adversity, okay? We are challenged all the time in our lives, okay? And you've got to push through it, okay? Never, ever give up on the things you believe in and the things that you want to achieve in life, okay? All right? Don't take no for an answer, all right? Don't listen to the doubters. Don't listen to the haters. Happy selling.